Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 280 for Wednesday, January 13th, 2010.
In December, drinking hot cider, I'd look psychotic in a...
How's it going everybody? It is 2010. I got a haircut and this is the first film that I will be reviewing for you guys that has been released in 2010, and that film is Youth in Revolt. Youth in Revolt is directed by Miguel Arteta and it stars Michael Cera, Portia Doubleday, Zach Galifianakis, Steve Buscemi, Fred Willard, Ray Liotta, Justin Long, and M. Emmett Walsh, who, if anybody's seen Blood Simple, you know who he is, you love him, that's all that needs to be said. Youth in Revolt is a film based on a series of novels by C.D. Payne, and it's about this teenager named Nick Twisp, played by Michael Cera, who's basically going through his teenage years and experiencing all the hormonal ups and downs that come with it. He masturbates a lot. He's into films and books and intellectual sorts of things. He meets a girl named Sheenie, and he falls instantly in love with her, basically, and he comes to realize that she sees him as too nice of a guy. He's always going to probably be the friend to her, which, most guys have been there. So he creates a supplementary persona known as Francois Dillinger, who is basically Michael Cera with a very thin mustache. He has a very French look to him. He has white jeans on the whole time. He smokes cigarettes. And, through this, a kind of coming-of-age, romantic comedy, dark comedy, strange split personality sort of a film, and a pretty entertaining film, I think, ensues. Right off the bat, I just want to say, Michael Cera, I love the guy, and I don't really care what anybody else says. I know the thing that most people say is he plays the same role in every movie. Fine. But what I will say is that he plays it so well. There is nobody that plays it like him, with the exception of maybe Jesse Eisenberg, who is not nearly as popular. But he plays that kind of teenage shyness and subtlety so well to me that I don't even care that he plays the same character over and over. That's out of the way. But Youth in Revolt, I think, like It's Complicated, It's Complicated as a film, I think, more for middle-aged people, and I think those types of people are going to relate to what's going on screen a lot better than I would. And in the same vein, Youth in Revolt, I think, is a film for most men under 30, I would say. Maybe women, too. I mean, I can't speak for women, but I can speak for myself, and I know that from watching the first 15 minutes of Youth in Revolt, I was like, this is me. It really made me remember kind of what it was like to be in high school, kind of better than almost any film that I've seen in recent memory. I remember being Nick Twisp, basically, at certain stages in my life. I'm probably still a little bit of Nick Twisp in me. So that stuff I really enjoyed about the film. I really like the way that Michael Cera plays this character who's, basically a very similar character that you've seen, but I think it's a nice added touch that, he's into Fellini films, and he likes all these different literary works. He thinks Frank Sinatra, if he was played on a radio station every hour, everybody in the world would be happier. And it was all very nicely put together. Even his supplementary persona, Francois Dillinger, he plays rather well in the film, I think, and you can definitely tell it's a different character. I don't think the acting is that incredible, but I don't necessarily think it calls for that great of acting. And I think the film, it's entertaining. I don't think it's hysterical by any means, but it has its funny moments and its clever moments, and I think to start off the year 2010, I think it's a fairly decent film for people to check out, especially if you're younger, especially if you've been watching my reviews and you have agreed with me on maybe films that I've seen, because I really think that this is a film for the types of people that can relate to Nick Twisp. And I feel like if you're an adult and see this movie and you don't like it, I think the reason you like it is because you cannot relate at all to Nick Twisp in the film. I think Youth in Revolt is a very entertaining film. I can't really see very many people my age being disappointed with what goes on, especially my age who are males. So anywho, I give Youth in Revolt a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a pretty solid film. I don't think it's hysterical by any means. I don't think it's going to break any new ground or anything like that, but it's a very entertaining film, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.